Now, as we saw at the start of the show, the Byron boys basketball team is off to a great start this season. The Tigers are 13-0, and they're coming off a pair of tournament championships over the holidays at Forston and at Sherrard.
And they most certainly will be a team in the hunt for the Big Northern Championship and to make a deep run in the postseason tournament. I sat down with head coach Matt Huels earlier this week to get a better feel for this group of Tigers. Matt, obviously it was a great couple weeks over the holidays for you guys, winning the two tournaments, and you're undefeated as we record this interview. Would you say your guys right now are kind of ahead of schedule or right where you expected them to be going into the new year?
Yeah, I think with the transition from getting the football guys back, I think it's always how are the kids going to respond to that? And I think we are kind of ahead of schedule. I think in the past it's kind of been, hey, we're trying to catch up to teams. I think we made that transition to catching up to where teams were, with them being able to play Thanksgiving tournaments and us not being able to. But I think, yeah, we probably closed that gap a little bit sooner than in years past.
With the goals you guys have set for this year, how important was it to do well in the holiday tournaments and to win those tournaments?
Yeah, when we want to compete for conference championships and regional and sectional titles, we really want to get off to a fast start and kind of compete against good quality basketball teams in championship games like you mentioned, to kind of see where we needed to improve as a team to put ourselves in championship type atmospheres, and I thought our kids responded well to being put in those situations.
One thing I really like about your team is the five guys who are on the floor. They just play so well together. The chemistry is there. It's like they know where everybody else is on the floor at any given time, the way they pass the ball around so well and know right where guys are. Have you ever worked with a team or been part of a team that's had this kind of chemistry before?
I don't think as coaching, I don't think I have been a part of a team that kind of shares the ball as well as this team. Growing up in Rochelle, I think it's real similar to those type of teams, of a team that grew up together. A lot of Ryan's been up since the sophomore year, Braylon Kilduff has, and so has Carson Boozer. So then I think, being at the varsity level for 3 years and kind of understanding how the game needs to be played, they've kind of brought the other kids along, and I think they kind of start to feed off of each other, and they're making the extra pass, they're playing for each other, and I think it's really neat to see.
Obviously you have a lot of talented players, but I do want to talk about Ryan Tucker for a minute. The start he's off to this season, even coming off a great year last year where he averaged 16 points per game, but how has he maybe taken his game to another level this season?
Yeah, I think if you were to watch Ryan sophomore year and then watch him at the beginning of last year, he would kind of be more of a jump shooter, to where this year he's being able to score at all three levels. He's attacking the basket, he's shooting over 60% on his 2-point shots, so that means he's getting to the basket, he's able to finish through contact, and teams aren't able to just put a defender on him and keep him from shooting. So that's the step he's taken, and I think if you watch him on the defensive end too, he's made huge strides of being a vocal leader of what defense we should be running, whether it's zone or man, and finding ways to organize the rest of us so that we're successful both offensively and defensively.
Jake Hively, I know in one game at the Forston tournament, I think he had 9 steals, which is a school record or tied to school record. Is he just kind of a defensive-minded kind of player? Is that the kind of production you expect from him on that end of the floor?
Yeah, Jack's one of those kids that no matter what defense we're in, he's going to try and make an aggressive play for the basketball. He may get caught out of position, but he's able to recover. When we are doing our press, he does a great job in our back line of reading passes and kind of coming up and making a steal and starting our transition offense that way. He's just, kind of has a nose for the ball.
I want to talk about one of your sophomores who's caught my eye, Kaysen Newton. He's having a terrific year. He just made the all-tournament team, I think, at the Sherrard Holiday Tournament down there. What's he giving you?
Kaysen is an athletic guard who can score. Like we mentioned with Ryan, he can score at all three levels. He can attack the basket. He can get out in transition and score, and then he's, shooting 38% from 3. He's just a kid who, as a sophomore is taking that next step, and it's, a testament to the hard work he's put in this summer. His ability to create on his own is special, especially as a sophomore.
So that is a deep, very good team there.
It is, and those guys do play so well together, as you pointed out, Scott. That kind of chemistry is not always easy to create.
Yeah, Pecatonica is another team that's built the same way, and I point that out because Wednesday, January 24th, Byron will play at Pecatonica. You might want to keep that date in mind.
Now we get back to the highlights next.